Fuck this shit, I'm out.
What are you?
Hey, for you guys, always, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in this early stream. We're going to get started in a moment. Shout out Slee, shout out Ghosty, shout out Nizme, Rhymin' Accidentally. Off-cam pen for you before I get started, though. I got you. Are you here? You here? Oh dear. Oh God.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hey, my guy Bromidas in the chat, ready for us to get started. Fuck it, we gotta get started. We gotta get started, yo. Are we ready? Ooh, excuse me. I've teared up. I just had a fat fed rip. Sky Command, aka Sky C, aka Sky. Good noon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Got us a little midday stream. What's up, bro? Me? Nice to see you in the chat as well. Thank you for popping in. Payment for you guys. Listen, got 2 flights for you today, okay? We're going to be trying out Say Intentions Injection. That's right. We're getting SI injection before I go to my doctor and get my SI injection. Ain't that about it, bitch? Love you right back, bro. Literally, we're about to go try SI traffic injection, Say Intentions traffic injection before I get my sacroiliac steroidal injection. My SI injection before my SI injection. I just love that irony. 2 quite a bit long flights for you today. We're recreating my flight home from Expo. That's Providence to Atlanta, Atlanta to Los Angeles. What do we do? So today we're going to be doing the Providence, Rhode Island into Atlanta with the Airbus A320. Although technically I flew with the 321, I'm just going to fly with the 320 because my virtual airliner has that flight plan available. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be using ATC today. We're going to try and handle all the comms all the way through the flight. Of course, we've got our, I've got my overhead cam, we've got the FCU, we've got some EFISs, I've got a radio knob, we've got a throttle, I've got a tiller, I've got a lot of stuff here in the cockpit. So hopefully you can see me manipulating some switches and shit during today's stream. At very least, you'll be seeing a very attractive streamer get stoned while flying on sim. You'll be also noticing that I'll be standing up and sitting down a lot because, again, the SI thing that I'm dealing with. Trying to get comfortable. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm a little better in some ways, a little bit worse in some ways. So sometimes I got to sit, stand. And you know what? Fuck it, man. I just got to work it out. I got to figure out how to deal with this before I get my my treatment for my lower back. I've been playing some ITG. I'm back to physical now. You know what I mean? I'm able to play 25 minutes at a time, although only 25 minutes at a time. So slowly but surely getting my life back, y'all. So slowly but surely getting my life back. It's been all right. No, it's literally been so today's the 7th, right? I've been down for about, let's see, 1, 2. Now 3 months. I've been dealing with this shit for 3 months. Back pain is no fun, but I am feeling better. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you guys checking us out. Dude, back pain while you're trying to play ITG is the worst of all time. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I can do uppers, but that back pain starts to itch at around a minute and a half. And you got yourself staring down the barrel at a 2-minute, 30-second song. You're like, all right, do I push through this last minute and be doubled over tomorrow, or do I nope out and try to savage it, man? Woo! Holy. Chad, if you guys don't know, shout out to my guy Bromead. I don't think I have any mods here. Bromead, one of the greatest ITG players of all time, if not the GOAT. And I enjoy, one of my favorite pastimes is spamming you with random GOAT facts, because it somehow still applies to your life, surprisingly. I bet you have a varying diet. I bet you have a varying diet. Like a goat. Like a true goat. Like a true goat. Like a true goat. Hope you're living well, man. And the rest of you guys, we're going to be trying out this Say Intentions traffic for the first time in the Airbus. I got that ready for you. Here, bow. Let's get into it. Listen, I'm not afraid. You like that stock music? Ew. There's the overhead cam. That's a real overhead, by the way, chat. Takes one to know one, Sky Kabam! Oh no, Sky Kabam! I'm with it. This is a live camera, by the way. This is a live camera, as you can see on the right. I am actually manipulating those lights. Hello! Hello! That's my ugly ass hand. So you can see me manipulating some shit here. All right, so we got Say Intentions Premium 3.1. We've already done the consensual agreement. We're gonna see how she goes. So I'll minimize this for now, and we'll just launch the flight and see what happens, shall we? I've also got to get a couple things going in the background. Don't mind me. Got to get my Pack X. I still swear by Pack X, although someone needs to update Pack X, man. Someone needs to update Pack X. Seriously, someone take one for the team. Update Pack X. Please, I beg of you. Oh, okay. We loaded in rather quick. I love that. I love das. Ich liebe dich. Ich liebe das, I should say. Okay, here we are. Yep, this is our plane. Let's do a quick little walk around, shall we? Here we go. Oh, she's pretty. There she is. She's the A320. Delta A3. Oh, hello. You can see me. Hey, look at me looking fly in the game, though. Look at me looking clean in the. Ain't I'm clean, though? Ain't I'm clean, though? Ain't I'm clean, though? Ain't I'm clean, though? Do a little walk around. She's a small little girl, though. Even though you can literally walk underneath the wing. She's still a very tiny girl. Very tiny girl. As I said, we'll be taking her out of Providence down to Atlanta, and then we'll be jumping in the bigger girl, the A350. Let's see, do we have traffic injection? It looks like we do. I do have some traffic injection. I see the static traffic. I'm on USA West. This is provided by Say Intentions here. I do have multiplayer traffic off and AI traffic off in the sim, but I do have multiplayer on with Say Intentions. So everything you see here, whoop, wepa, should be. Wait, I think I have doubled up. Hold on, let me see. I think I might have doubled up by mistake. It's in the flight. We'll leave it there. No, we'll still go PVD. PVD. We'll go 16. We'll check the conditions. Oh, yep. AI traffic is off and multiplayer is off. Okay. Okay, so Say Intentions has got a little double up there. Got a little bit of a double up there. Maybe I need to turn down the static traffic amount. I do have it set to 8. I have it set to a lot. That's fair. I can, and maybe tone it down, but so far we do see traffic being injected into the sim. There it is. There it is. And there's our plane back. Yay. Ready to fly. Okay. Okay, so we should be all back. But the interesting thing was there's 2 planes in this gate over here. Look at my slow ass run, bro. I'm not fit at all. Oh, it might have corrected itself now that oh, whippa! There we go. There we go. We got some funkiness happening. Okay. Hey, it is in beta. They did say it wasn't a finished product. They said it was in beta. Today's the first day it's available to premium users. So we gotta, some of them are regular, but some of them we got a bit of doubling up on. Got a bit of doubling up on some of these aircraft. But I'll take it for a first step, I'll take it for a first step. Let's go hobble into our aircraft and get started here. We got a long pre-boarding process. Get my integrated lights. I've already got the overhead mostly configured for turnaround, so it shouldn't take us too long to get out of here other than passengers and fuel and all the other logistics that it takes to run a multinational airline. The huge. All right, shall we jump inside? Let's. jump inside here.
Runway awareness. Okay.
Thank you.
Meters.
That's connected. My overhead is now connected. I am going to, going to pop open that window right there. And that should give me access to my McDo. If I open this program. Yep, 1 second. Take your time. Game. Execute. Perfect. I now have access to my McDoodle. And I'm going to turn the brightness down on the sim, or the brightness on my FCP, as you guys can see. All right, so my integrated lights should be, there we go. They should turn on, there we go. It's just very bright. But everything should be as it is there. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of the iPad on the right side. And then let's open the door. Passengers are already loaded. That's not creepy at all. Maybe we just have passengers that we hold hostage. All right, let's import that. This all looks fine. Checking GSX. That all looks good. And we are going to load the aircraft with boarding and refueling. For some reason, we have 120 people on board already. Question mark. Wait, hold on. I'm just going to reset all of that.
Until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
I'm going to reset that because that seems like we were maybe in the process of something. There we go. Mass and balance. Load aircraft. There we go. Maybe I'll need to reset GSX.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
I can request boarding. Can I operate the jetway? No. Let's turn on the radios really quick. Oh, it is on.
Fuel
Let's
truck
see.
is in position.
There goes the jetway.
Please don't load aircraft until
Just
the
gonna
fuel truck
briefly
arrives
check
and
ATIS
ask to
really
do
quick.
it.
It's 2999. I will set that in the box times 2. All right, that is set there and there. No, we're not going to attach any tug right now. Let's see if we can get some charts going. Just curious on what the situation is here. That's not what I want. Ground charts. Oh. Is there no ATC here? Well, there's clearance. 2665. Ah, there we go. Now we've got our... I was going to grab these really quick. All right. I don't need ATIS, but I do need clearance. Ground. Tower. And departure. Clearance is 2665. Ground is 21.9. Tower is 20.7. And then we'll grab departure. It's always different here than in actual reality. Okay, so let's get clearance going. We're going to 26. Oop. Gotta launch my radio app. Sorry, stand by.
Good afternoon.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll go 2665. I've got a little radio knob now. You can see in the bottom left of your screen. 65. We'll throw that into clearance, and then we'll put ground in standby here, 21-9. I don't hear anyone on clearance. 2665. Let's get our IFR. Providence ground, good afternoon. Delta's 2659 would like to pick up our IFR to Atlanta.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Cool. That's nice. Just gonna stand by to copy.
Delta 2659, Providence clearance cleared to Atlanta. Radar vectors Putnam, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 123.675, squawk 3765. Expect runway 23.
Clearance delivery cargo Lux 118 is at ramp 4 with
Okay.
information Victor
Someone's on the
requesting
comm.
IFR clearance.
I'm gonna put
to
4 in the box
Philadelphia.
there.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Providence clearance. Skylink 2817 Echo, IFR to Portland, to Papa Whiskey Mike. Ready to copy with information, Mike.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
A lot of chatter. Okay, Delta 2659 is cleared to ATL. Radar vectors to Putnam. Initial altitude 4000. Expect flight level 360 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 23.675. Squawk 3365. Expect runway 23 for Delta 2659.
Delta 2659, read back correct.
3365. Yeah, that's what it. All right, let's put that in the squawk box. 3365. We'll turn on woo. Turn on all that. Put that to auto. We'll arm and we'll put all the predictive wind shear stuff there. We are good to go to ground, which is 21.9, and we'll put tower and standby, which is 20.
Providence ground, Archer 33121, runway 3.
207. God, it makes radio changing radio frequency so much easier.
Archer 33121, Theodore Francis, Green State ground taxi
So
to
hold on.
General. Viation Park
Should have
via
all-
Charlie Foxtrot Delta. Have a good day.
Taxi to General Aviation, parking via Charlie Foxtrot Delta.
You can see the
Have a great day,
passengers
Archer
loading.
33121.
We got fuel. We got gear. Lots happening outside. Okay, let's get back inside. We'll get to the FMC in a second. I just put 4. I put squawk. And then we have our departure frequency 23.675. Okay, let's get our disk rip going. That is data. That looks good to me. It is not yet the 9th. Init A will request our flight. We have runway 23. Radar vectors of Putnam.
Good afternoon.
We are Delta Alpha Lima 2659. Non-stop service to Atlanta. Oh, I never remember our cost index. Let me pull up my... I'm going to pull up the OFP in real life, sorry. Don't judge me. Cost index of 5, and we're going up to 380 is our cruise. And we're expecting 360 10 minutes after departure. So that's in the box right there. Oh, you guys can't even see. Wah, wah. Here, I'll disappear my face for a sec, so you guys can see exactly what I'm putting in. All right, so that's in it A. We'll go over to the flight plan. We'll go to PVD. We're expecting runway 23 is our departure. There is no SID. There is no transition. We'll insert that straight to Putnam. I wonder if we can clear that discount. We sure can. Radar vectors to Putnam. I'm pretty sure they're going to give us runway heading out of here. And then in Atlanta, it looks like they're accepting 27 right. Let me actually pull up the weather over there. En route is about 2 hours, just a little over 2 hours, depending on how fast we get here. Let me just take a look at Atlanta weather really quick. See what they're accepting here. Yeah, 26 right, 27 left, and 28 into Atlanta. So we'll plan for we'll plan for 27 right. Obviously probably going to be an ILS 27 right if that's available. I'm checking my charts in real life. I know you guys can't see. Yep, ILS 27 right with MCAP being the transition. I'll add that to my route. So, arrival today, we're going to be doing the ILS 27 right. ILS 27 right. We are doing the Aussie 1. I already forgot the transition. Give me 1 second. Forgot to start my in-flight service here. Give me my Pokemon and my safety pushback, please. Gotta have that. Okay. That's weird. I need a tablet. I need a new tablet, I should say. I'm just looking at my tablet and waiting for it to update the VIA, or the transition, excuse me, and then I'll put the VIA in. Looks like boarding is completed. That's nice. So once we get finished on board here, we will push back. Hello, tablet. All right, Flask. Flask, and our VIA was MCAP. We'll insert that. We'll take a look. We'll check for discontinuitas or any directs or manuals. We'll take that out. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get directed around, but all right, no disconts there. Rad navs are automatic, so diffs, rips, and then we'll go to init B. We can go to the tablet for this since we're done boarding. We love that. We're done boarding. So we will send that to the McDoodle and we'll get our calculations sent. So we'll sync the load sheet, which is final. We'll sync the weather that we got. 29er is the altimeter. Sorry, that was weird. I just want to make sure that everything else is working as intended. Get the constraints ×2. And I've got my nav aids there. Ground spoilers are armed. That's nice. All right, let's calculate this. V speeds. V1 is 142. V rotate is 143. V2 is 146. We've got a flaps 1 and a down trim of 0.03. Flex temp of 55 degrees. We can send that to the McDoodle. And we'll confirm that in the perf button. There's our perf. That looks good on that side. On the right-hand side, oh, we'll put secondary flight plan in a second, but we'll go on the right-hand side to the ATC menu. Actually, again, you guys can't see it, so I'll put it on this side. On the ATC menu, or the AOC menu, the Alexander Ocasio. We'll take the received messages. We'll confirm our load sheet several times. Thank you. Again, I could do this with my actual MCDU here in real life, but just wanted to give you guys a little bit of that immersion. Okay, so secondary flight plan, we'll copy the active for now. And we'll go back to the perf on the left side and prog on the right-hand side. Kill the music that we normally have. Looks like we truly are boarding, or done boarding, so the fuel can come on. We can get the APU started. Here comes the master switch, APU bleed. 1-1000, 2-1000, 3-1000. There's the APU master switch. Seatbelts, non-smoking, and we will monitor here. Let's monitor, make sure that we see the APU turn on. We'll pop outside really quick. Hear that delicious APU. The APU sounds are really good. If I do say so myself. that real radio that you can hear. All right, sit back, relax. We're about to take off here. Okay, that means APU is available. External power can come off. Okay, just making sure you guys can still see.
Smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items.
There we go. External power can come off. We're ready for pushback. We are on ground.
If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down.
Wait for her to finish doing her thing here.
Passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please leave the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once we depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
Sweet.
Piper 73 Yankee, say again. Piper 73 Yankee, say again.
I do want to turn the sim down just a little bit here. Minimize dust. Got some extraneous programs working here that I need to kill. Alright. Looks good. Alright, cool. And Providence ground, Delta 2659, ready for pushback and start.
Delta 2659, Providence ground, pushback approved, tail southwest.
Pushback approved, tail southwest, Delta 6942. Okay, beacons coming on. Strobe set to auto. We got our navs. Got our departure request. Here we go. Do we have any fun views? Like a nose wheel?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
No, we do not. Oh, there we go. Nice little side view for you. Is that good? Oh yeah, there you go. That's a view for you.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
It's nice to get a look at the workers, you know. Whoa.
Locking gear.
Wish I had a nose wheel view. These are all like peeper views. There we go. That's a decent view. We need to be nose left, tail right, right? We'll see where they take us.
Release parking brakes, please.
Let's hop inside. Parking brakes coming off.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Let's see where they actually end up pushing us back. We've got quite a short. We should have quite a short taxi. It should just be November crossing runway 16. Mike Alpha 1.
We're on your time now.
Providence ground reliable 5849.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 2659, service Atlanta. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours and 8 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed.
Damn, got a ton of emails.
Make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your
All spam, siege.
Full upright and locked position for the departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Ready for push and start.
All right, let's start engine 1, please.
Pushback approved. Commuter 4247.
Ladies and
Happy
gentlemen,
Monday to
please direct
you.
your attention to the screens for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
I'll be right back once we depart.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
Delta. Delta Airlines.
The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So, before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you.
Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic
Okay,
devices.
that's a good start on 1. Let's get
Green.
2.
The aisles,
Set flaps
and
1.
bulkhead areas clear.
November Foxtrot.
If you
Pick
lose
up
an
my
electronic
Whoa!
device in your seat,
Please
set parking brakes.
What's up with this person's face?
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal chip into the collar and adjusting the strap so it's low and
What's up,
tight.
Squirrely? See you, baby. Oh, she's back. She's fixed. She's fixed.
If your seat has a
She's
shoulder
fixed.
harness, attach the metal
That was
chip
creepy.
over the fitting
Oh.
on the belt. To release, pull the metal chip down. Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on. Keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rupture. In the event of
We're facing the wrong way.
we appreciate your understanding if our
Okay, let's get predictive wind shear on. We're gonna use
Federal regulations
that
require
GCS
all
1
passengers
auto,
to
auto,
comply
auto,
with all
auto.
crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards
Okay,
and lighted
we got 2 good
information
starts
signs
here.
throughout the cabin.
Auto brake set to max. We will turn off the APU bleed. Here comes the APU master switch.
Including chewing tobacco,
And we're gonna
is not
wait for
allowed
her
on
to
any
wave
Delta
us off here.
flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
8 exits on this plane. 8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a detachable sliding.
Oh, it's an excellent pack. Centronics is an excellent pack.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. All exits are clearly marked with the green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember.
I love you. I wish I had mods to shout you out, brother.
Lights will
Wait, I can shout you out right here.
to guide
Hold
you
on.
to an exit.
First from me.
It's unlikely, but if cabin
Shout out my guy Bromy, the one of the goats of all goats.
and inside the lavatories, reach up and pull a mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip
Unlocking
the
gear.
elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tag.
Left is clear, right is
We're
clear.
facing the wrong ass way, boy. Oh my
Wrap the
goodness.
strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist.
Okay, Alpha. Excuse me, Alpha is current.
Inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing.
Providence
its
Ground Delta
and shoulder
2659 ready to taxi with
level.
Alpha.
Water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information.
Okay, that's the good
Additional
trip from that
life vests
lady.
for in-lab children
Let's
are
go
in
taxi
large
lights
compartments at
and
the
runway
front
turn off
and rear
lights.
of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary. Before takeoff, bring your seat
Hopefully
to
they
its
heard me.
upright position and stow your tray table.
And Providence Ground Delta
Footrest
2659 ready to taxi with
Be
Alpha.
sure you fastened your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. Carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting.
Aw, Squirrely with the prime. You didn't have to, bro.
Indicated on the placard in front of you.
I need to get on mine.
Ensure it's open. See placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of emergency. Finally, take a moment to review the
3765,
safety
interesting.
information card in your seat pocket.
Had to check it really quick.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
It said
As we
readback
take
was
off
correct.
into the
I had to
future,
check it.
Sit back and relax. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta today and for the next 100 years.
Let's see, Providence Ground is Yeah, 121.9. Providence ground, Delta 2659, ready to taxi with Alpha.
We're prepared for takeoff.
Delta 2659, taxi to runway 23 via November, cross runway 16, then Mike, Alpha.
Okay, taxi to 23 via November, cross runway 16, then Mike, then Alpha, Delta 2659. Alright, there we go. Had to make sure. Okay, we're gonna spin around really quick because we're obviously had GSX turn us the wrong way. Whoopsies. So we're just gonna flip a bitch really quick.
75, Providence ground taxi to parking at your discretion. Have a good day.
Providence ground, Alpha Juliet 75, holding short, runway 9, ready for departure.
Oh, look at that. Someone is already in our spot. That's nice.
Providence ground, Alpha Juliet 75, holding short, runway 5, ready for departure.
Alpha Juliet 75. All right, when you're ready, contact tower
All right.
20.7 for departure.
Nice and beautiful turnaround here. That's good. Here we go. Nice. Okay, it's basically a slight right. Oh, there's someone on November. Factual goal with a tier 2. What's happening here? Let's see. We've got moving traffic, but are they going to move out of the way? No. Factual, hello. An overhead panel cannot substitute for my face cam. Aww. Oh, they're gone. Okay, they're gone. They're out of here. Here we go. Hello, Factual. Hello, everyone. I won't be sitting for long. I trust you, me. Nice little IFI we got going. We've got permission to cross.
Approaching.
So we'll turn on some lights really quick. And we'll check left. We'll check right.
Ground, Southwest 1935, taxi to the gate.
See anybody?
35, taxi to parking via Mike,
Looks
Echo,
good.
Echo.
And then we take the second left, I believe, not the first. Okay, that all looks good. We are across, so that is taxi. We'll kill the wings and the landing lights. Okay, it's a left on Mike and then a right on November for 2-3. We'll switch over to tower as soon as we make this left. Departure is 23.675. I wonder if they're going to toss us to ground. I think there's usually a sign. It's like once you get past a point, just go to ground. You guys are too kind, you know. Look at that traffic over there. It's all sand tensions. Not bad for a beta. Again, it's a beta product. It's a beta product. Here's left on Mike for us. And then we are going to switch over to tower.
Tower, Guinness 5 ILS 23. ILS 23, Air Guinness 5. Air Canada 625, say again.
And I'm just going to stop right here really quickly to put in departure frequency, which was 2365. So 23675. It's so easy to just blast radio things with my new equipment. I bought a little thing at Flight Sim Expo. So good. All right, let's go. We can hold short. Providence Tower, Delta 69, or excuse me, Delta 2659, holding short of runway 23, ready to depart.
Delta 2659, Providence Tower, runway 23, winds 210 at 15, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff, Delta 2659.
Approaching, 2-3.
Okay, 223 is the runway heading. We'll keep her rolling. This is my official flight home, correct? Lights.
On runway 23.
Camera.
American 177,
Action.
welcome to Providence.
Let's roll.
Contact ground on 121.9er.
Stable. And oh. Flex.
Providence Tower, November 178 Tango Whiskey.
Too much correction from the tiller here. I gotta negotiate the tiller disconnect. There's 100. 120. Are we gonna have enough runway space? V1 rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gears coming up. Spoilers. Whoa. It's a squirrely, Dan.
Delta 2659, contact departure.
Departure, Delta 2659, so long. Providence departure, Delta 69 or Delta 2659, 1300 for 4000 runway heading.
Delta 2659, Providence departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 250, turn right, heading 335, vectors to Putnam, then own navigation.
I forgot the last instruction. Alright, climb flight level 250, right turn to 223, vectors to Putnam, Delta 2659. Alright, okay, I hear you, plane. Okay, right turn, 25,000. Let's go. What was the heading? Let me get the heading. What was the heading? 335. Flaps up. I blew the heading, but I got the right altitude call at least. Ooh, we're in the soup. That's not good. And then we're radar vectors to... Sir? What in the realism? To Putnam. So I want to put Putnam in the box. Okay, so we're coming up on 335. And then I will put in direct to Putnam. So we're nav'd, we're up climb, speeds managed. And we're listening for new radio frequencies if applicable. Okay, departure checks. Gears are up, flaps are up, speed brakes. Standing by for lights at 10. As we take a beautiful
308 Juliet Tango, Roger.
take a beautiful flight over the clouds here.
Change approved.
Roger, 308 Juliet Tango. Frequency change approved, blocking VFR.
The multiplayer traffic is very realistic now with this update. I gotta say. Oh, I did want to see this. Sorry, I do want to see what FS Realistic is like. So I'm gonna launch FS Realistic. Are there any profile clouds that are worth it? I like this one right here. Which one do I have on? Oh, I do have it. Okay, it's the profile that I've got. Do I have breathing off? Okay, good. Okay. Got all of my programs working. We can put some range on this bitch on the right-hand side. Looks like we're just doing a ginormous turn to the... You know what? We did this exact departure. I was like, why are we departing to the north or to the northwest? We're going to Atlanta. We're northwest right now. We need to be going towards Atlanta. We took this exact same route. I was like, why are we going this way? And actually, on the left or on this side should be Thunderheads. It's getting pretty realistic. Getting pretty realistic if I do say so myself. Okay, there is 2 to 10. There we go. Lights. We'll ding the cabin there. Let them know we can smoke on my flights, Chad. I'm sorry. We can smoke on my flights. As long as it's marijuana. There's a strict no cigarette or cigar smoke on board. Cigarillos? Maybe. They gotta be authentic cigarillos. But if it's marijuana, on board here, it's welcome. It's not only welcome, it's encouraged. It's encouraged for you to pass it to your nearest flight attendant. Like in fact, if you have it on board, you have to include your flight attendant as part of the rotation. I don't make the rules. I just fly. You have to hand it to them. In first class, you can roll.
Delta 2659, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb, maintain flight level 290, Delta 2659. Okay, there we go. That's set. As I said, I've got a little radio thing now, so I can. If you look on the bottom left of your screen, I can do that without clicking around anymore. Oh, I've got an Octavie IFR1. Shout out Cold Nebo. So I can change frequencies so easy now. It's so good. So that's why I can manage the radio throughout every phase of the flight now. Okay, let's get some range on that bitch. 5 to go for 18. It's a little bumpy. I'm gonna leave the seatbelt sign on as we climb through the schmutz. That beautiful right-hand turn here in the cabin. And this is also my first flight with the sound replacements from FT Sim. I've got some payware sound replacements, like a true sweat lord. Said, Phoenix sounds not good enough for me. I need payware sounds. Factual, thank you for the tier 2 for 52 fucking months. That's insane. Squirrely with a prime for 15 months. And speaking of that, let me shout out Squirrely. Factual, you got one coming to you. We need the Boris pack for the 320. Oh yeah. Or you can sub to that Patreon that I do. That guy FT Sim. Dude, I'm telling you, there's this Patreon that I sub to. He makes all these sound replacements, and they're coming into 2024 now. Finally. Nice. We should be. I was gonna say we're pretty close to flying through all these layers here. We're, of course, for the most part, done with the overhead, so I'm going to kill that.
Delta 2659, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, Delta 2659. Okay. And it is muy bumpipo over here, so as we transition past standard once, standard twice. Does anyone know how to put... So you know how to put standard in the fucking standby? There you go. You click it. Just in case you wanted to know. You click it.
Delta 2659, contact Boston Center on 127.65.
2765 for Delta 2659. $26.55 was it? Let me just check. 12765. 12765. 12765. Boop. Transfer. Was it Boston Center I need to contact? Sure was.
200, turn left heading 010, American 419.
American 419, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain
3000 American 419. Turn left heading 005 American 419.
It's a lot of chatter. Boston Center, good evening. Delta 2659, flight level 200 for 340.
Delta 2659, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Sweet. And just like that, I'm ready for VATSIM now. That's the last component I needed in my cockpit to be able to manage the aircraft and do VATSIM. It's the radios are super important, as well as being able to do things without clicking, but just the radios, being able to flip through the radios. Super, super important. Okay, flight level 210, we're standard. We just got the seatbelts. Auto brake is off. Now it's off. So what is it that I got? I got the Octavie IFR1. Octavie IFR1 is what I got.
Delta 2659, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360 to Delta 2659. Okay, 360 is set. Thank God for standing. Uh-oh, something disconnected. I screwed up my auto throttle. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I disconnected a piece of equipment, and I should not have disconnected that piece of equipment. That's what happens when you go from sitting to standing. That's what happens when you go from sitting to standing without testing your setup. It is what it is. Okay, so let me show you what I got. This thing. So basically I got, yeah, it has a knob and you can manage the, you know, it's an autopilot panel, right? A single device. And you can manage the autopilot panel and you can, but more importantly and more specifically, it's got a knob and you can control COM1 and COM2 with specific profiles in the Airbus. So I've just got this thing like right next to my MC or my autopilot panel, and that's how I'm able to like flip through the radios. It's really neat, and I think there was a sweet exclusive discount for people who went to Flight Sim Expo, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Okay, we're climbing up and through. Where are my flight directors? Hi. Who went to the badass rave at the expo? Oh man, dude, I'm telling you. That was what the rave, that's what the X-Plane rave was supposed to be. I want to know, more important question, who went to both? You know what I mean? Who went to both? I want the direct comparison to see which better night was had, you know? You're still talking? I'm still talking about it. What are you talking about, dude? Oh, you went to both? You went to both? Oh, you gotta give me the breakdown, man. Did you record any? Did you record any footage? I'm drinking water this flight, chat. I'm drinking water. No, don't send me some. Share it on stream. I want to do the direct comparisons, bro. I'll send you some. So good. It was so good.
November 168.
I'd be so curious. I was gonna go, man. I mean, we were gonna go. We were sitting there. We were like, all right, what's our night gonna be? Is it gonna be Murphy's with Murph, or is it gonna be, you know, the arcade or the X-Plane thing? And it just like, it looked like it had the potential. It looked like, to be fair, it looked like the X-Plane plane rave had the potential. It had the potential to be sick. It just couldn't turn over, probably because dudes. I don't know how to say this correctly. Probably because a bunch of dudes and not enough famines. It was held in Jeffrey Dahmer's basement. If it was actually Jeffrey Dahmer's basement, that might have been a little sick. That might have been cool. Like, if you mean the vibes, then sure. But like, if it was the actual, then that's bonus points, you know? Because people would love to say they went clubbing in Jeffrey Dahmer's basement.
November 168, Delta Juliet, Roger, maintain flight level 260.
Okay. As we climb up out of here, the weather has indeed seemed to have smoothed it out. As we fly over the real life. Nice little beautiful turn here. On course. Real live time, real live weather, by the way, chat. This is, if you were flying this in real live, real time, this is what it would look like. This is what it sounds like. No one gets that, but maybe factual. Okay, Mr. Businessman, not all of us can have outstanding businesses like you, sir. Boinky Boinky, welcome on board. We've got a long stream as we try to get back into streaming. Ooh, my cousin knows what I need. Absolutely, I'm gonna hit a pen rip as we get to flight level 2, or flight level 300. By the way, if anyone has any questions about the Airbus or about what I'm doing with sand tensions, but we do have traffic injected. It felt kind of light for Providence. We're gonna land in Atlanta and see what the traffic is like and what the new stuff is with sand tensions. We do have sand tensions premium.
KBS 6 Army Romeo with you at flight level 200.
People have been saying that. People are saying BATC has been horrible. I've been enjoying sand tensions, but it hasn't been perfect. It's been giving me like, it's been just randomly deciding that it's going to take opposite wind traffic. Is anybody flying with us? First thing I'm going to do is, before we avoid action, relax. It's so realistic that it was going to actually take action. Let's see here. I have a close. Well, there they are. Holy. Cool. Whoa, random traffic injection from SI. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. And they showed up. And they look. You can see them on the fishbowl. There they are. That's sick. That's sick. That's cool. I love it. Traffic injection and ATC, AI ATC in one program. I'm loving it. So yeah, my experience with SI has been okay. It's a little pricey, but you know, again, this is when I was like in the peak of flight sim, so it was worth the cost at the time. So I at least have it for another year. but I've really enjoyed it. It's enhanced my experience with ATC. It fills the perfect gap between VATSIM, chasing VATSIM coverage all over the U.S. If I was in Europe, I probably wouldn't need it. You know what I mean? But I don't fly in Europe. I like flying in the United States. It's what I know. Although with the A350, we're soon going to be back in international waters because we just need the distance. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. But, yeah, no, Say Intentions has been great. It's been very, very cool. And also the founder's name is Brian. What more can't I like? But I've also been reading on Reddit that BATC has just been slowly getting bad after update after update. And you're saying it's horrible today because you got handed off to center 50 million times, and then it vectored you into visual inside a thunderstorm? Oh no. Well, maybe you asked for a challenging flight, bro. You were like, hey, I want to scruggle. I want to scruggle. Ooh, I would love to see...
Cirrus 8 Delta Juliet, contact Boston Center on 128.1.
Let me see VATSIM coverage. Oh shit, there's actual live VATSIM coverage all up and down my shit right now. Like if I were to do this flight, I would have full VATSIM coverage. I didn't even check. That's so funny. Whoops. Whoops. I'm looking at VATSIM coverage right now. It's all on the eastern United States. It's too late now. I'm 3,000 away from my cruising altitude. What am I gonna file at cruise? I mean, maybe I'll file out of Atlanta. There's no one in California. Oh, I might catch it. I might, you know. Let's check. If coverage is still available in 2 hours in Atlanta, we'll fly out of it. I don't mind. Oh wait, is only ATIS available? That's so funny. Hold on. Never mind. Ha! Only ATIS is available in Atlanta. I'm lying. No. It's only ATIS. Only ATIS the whole way. I'm lying. No. First of all, I'm never scared. I have what? Almost 100 hours of VATSIM on my profile, easily. I'm lying though. Looks like Boston Tower. I don't think center's available. LaGuardia Tower, Philadelphia Tower. No centers are on. Atlanta is just ATIS. Charlotte has towers. I'm looking at the map right here.
Juliet at maintain 16,000, stay altitude leaving. Cirrus 8 Delta Juliet, climb and maintain 16,000.
Oh wait, no, center's online. Wait, there's oh okay, I'm reading the map incorrectly. All of the centers are online. We would have had coverage. We definitely would have had coverage. Okay. Challenge accepted. If Atlanta is still online when we land and fly towards California, we'll do it. We'll do it. All right, last 1,000. As we pretty much straight shoot to Atlanta. We'll get the seatbelt signs on. We'll get the cruise on. Get the music back. You know, set the vibes. It's a longish haul. This first flight's only 2 hours. I'm trying to double up on the flights today, chat. Trying to get you some meaty, rangy ones. On the content list today is filth. Factual. Do not judge me. I literally am like view baiting with this content. It's just random videos. Boobs, meat, food, travel. Don't judge me, y'all, on this content. It's just random stuff for us to watch while we're in cruise. I'm probably gonna get a snack or a meal. I need to order lunch. Sorry, just checking my text messages. We should be getting a handoff shortly. If Say Intentions does the handoffs like actual sectors, we should be getting a handoff shortly. In between DeBob and Lana. Ooh, little comp message. Let's see what we got. A little comp message here. Probably no delay. I'm hoping no delay. Jesus. Sweet. All right, top climb. Seatbelt signs come off. We're expecting a handoff. We've got traffic just ahead here.
Maintain flight level 300, Delta 13.
13 Roger, maintain flight level 300. In a few moments, 13 contact Boston Center on 2.65. Please look in the feedback.
Damn, it's a pure headwind.
Stop by Fort If you would like to order additional menu items, please hit the flight attendant call button at any time. It will be over shortly.
Okay, flight time is 2 hours, chat. We're looking at cruise. Maybe not. Like an hour and a half now, I'd say. Do you remember that? There's some, listen, I didn't realize how drunk I was at that, because there are people who I've recorded who I thought left. I thought our group was half the size we were. It took me watching the stream back. I was like, oh shit, he was there. Oh shit, she was there. Oh shit, like, we're taking a bit, like, it's me and this guy in a clip. Like, oh man. I'm just sad that Rapenza didn't pull up. Papi Penza. He picked the wrong time, bro. He picked the wrong time to stay in, man. He picked the wrong time. But no, Providence was such a steal. Seriously, it was such a steal of a time. Okay, we're at cruise. I'm gonna lower and put on our noise canceling headphones. Actually, I can't do that. I gotta do this. Because we've got ATC on. Who the fuck else is making noise? Why are you adding sounds? Cut that out. We literally don't need your sounds. All right, little vibey music while we stare outside. Little outside prawn. As soon as I can get a chance to connect my controller. I did miss simming. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did miss it. I missed it. It's good to be back up here. I just wish I was a little bit healthier. I'm still fighting between sitting and standing and standing and sitting and sitting and standing and... Ooh, you know what I did want to try? Hold on. Be right back. Give me 1 second. Everyone listen for a handoff. Okay, we're 2659. If they ask us to tune into anybody, let me know.
Delta 2659, contact New York Center on 133.15. New York Center, American 731, flight level 380. American 731, radar contact.
Okay. Did we get a handoff? We sure did. Contact New York Center on 3315. Okay. Contacting New York Center on 33.15. New York Center, Delta 2659, flight level 360.
Delta 2659, New York Center, good afternoon.
Thank you. I've got the first half of that snack, Factual. These are spicy nacho Doritos, though. I just need some chocolate to dip them in. It's very beautiful outside. We should try that on Friday. Oh, we should. That's a good idea. You have to remind me 10 times on Friday, though. Or Thursday.
Southwest 2165, contact Kennedy approach on 125.7.
Shit, if you want to try it.
Switching to Kennedy approach on 125.7, Southwest 2165.
Everyone's encouraged to try it with us live. No.
New York Center, Southwest 3112. Southwest 3112, climb and maintain flight level 360. New York Center, Southwest 3112. Hey, we cannot go to flight level 380. We are too heavy. We need to stay at flight level 360.
Got ATM. Man, we got a long stream, brother. Gotta keep it chill. I'm still recovering. That's 6 hours, bro. Six hours of flying, so trying to manage my energy. And I'm also trying to order dinner or lunch, trying to lock in. Oh, it'll be all right. It's beautiful right now. The weather's opening up. Look at that outside. It's gorgeous. Okay, I have to order lunch. Give me a second, chat. Okay. I'll either be eating in the air or on the ground in between flights. Oh my god, the ghetto. It's different at night than it is at day. I'll tell you that much. Different at night than it is in day. Restaurants pretty much become strip clubs, right? Mm-hmm. That's great. Great mix of food. It's got a good food culture. It's like once the sun's down, everyone changes. It's the dirty South, man. Can't call it, you know. The South is a lot of I don't know how to describe it. All right, we need to change the hemorrhoid music. No hemorrhoid music. You get to see a lot of yams during the day and during night. It's beautiful over the wing views right there with the reflection too. Boy, you were on full display at Providence. Full display. Oh, give me 1 second, check. When he was walking with us, oh my goodness. He was loving life. Love life. She was with us. She was walking with us, bro. She was walking with us. She doesn't know what yams are? Well, she could either be, we could either be referring to the foodstuffs or the foodstuffs.
What are you doing, step bro?
You know? Yams, you know? There's yams that you have for food. I'm far too angelic to understand any of this. Bless your heart. No, we don't want to corrupt you. You stay innocent, okay? I don't want to be the one responsible for your ill-advised gains. Not before GTA 6. I refuse to be a part of your corruption. I outright refuse. Can I get to the hills?
New York Center, Roger.
Sweet yams, show me the way. I don't know how. 'Cause I got you. Can I get to the game? Boy, you don't have jungle fever, bro. It's in your veins. It's terminal, bro. You got stage 4 jungle. Just all of it. I think the reason why you and I are friends is because I am of the darker skinned, you know? It's like you saw me at Expo a year ago, you were like, that one. You're like, that, yes, that one. I am not feeling this playlist. Gotta go back to my old shit. I just had a random playlist on. Just like, hey, like, show me some random stuff. Do you now? You're gonna have to get in line. Sleaze says the same thing. I don't know who loves who more. I do not know. Who loves who more? Oh, shit. All right, chat. We're Cruise, flight level 360 and the Airbus A320, as you can see. She's beautiful outside. I do love the Phoenix, man. But you know what? I've been flying the 350 offline, and she's been okay. I think she crashed once, and I just deleted the WASM and reloaded it. She worked pretty okay. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, even hand flying, I took it at like a couple thousand feet up, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait, it feels good. I mean, it doesn't feel as good as this, you know? Like, it doesn't feel as good as the Airbus, but it's starting to come alive. I feel like they heard the community and talking shit. I heard that they were like, yeah, these guys, we gotta. You had a white girl tell you were cute as a few days ago. Just go back to the oven. You can't say that, bro. That's a racism. Even against your own kind, bro. You can't tell your fairer sex to go back in the oven and bake a few more times. Not to the fair-skinned. That's why we're in this mess. That's why we're in this political mess in the US, is because some people told a few white guys this exact same thing. And they didn't like what they heard. They didn't like what they heard, bro. They're like, all right, well, dictatorship for everyone. I mean, I know you can't. My theory, did I tell you about my theory on power, Squirrely? By the way, thank you for guys who are watching on an off-brand time. I normally stream 3 hours from now. So people who are like, oh, what's Sky doing on? My theory on, not theory on power, I think a measure of power, or a good measure of power, would be the amount of people.
Flight level 360. Spirit Wings 2966, radar contact.
Okay. My theory is power can be measured by the amount of people that you can piss off with a single decision. It's a good measure of power. And I guess it should be like the effectuating of that decision, not just making a decision. You know, can't just wake up and decide, all right, trees are purple, and piss a bunch of people off. Like, that's not really power. You know what I mean? Like, trees, then someone would then have to then take that and try and start painting some trees purple, you know? And that's exactly what I mean. Like, someone has a lot of power now because they can say some shit and it's somehow very, very true against all odds, you know? Whether it's misplaced is a whole nother conversation. I'd say it's a capitalization of a lot of residual and understated anger at the quote-unquote status quo. And I'll keep it real. I was very angry for a while. Ooh, good one. Having that power comes with responsibility. You can use it or abuse it. There's a quote from Blue Games that I like to think of. He had this quote that he shared with the flight sim community when he lost his mother, I believe. He recently lost his mother. And he said, I was faced with 3 choices. I could either give up, give in, or give it all I got. I was like, damn. You know, that's you really are faced with choices right there. It's really impactful to me. You know, you can give up, give in, or give it all you got. And that's what kind of bounced me back from like a lot of anger. I was like, man, I really do want to give up. I really do want to give in. But I'd rather give it all I got, you know? I'd rather just like, okay, if this is the battle of my lifetime, then so be it.
Delta 2659. Contact New York Center on 133.475.
Oh, for the New York Center on 133.375, Delta 2659. I'm definitely got that frequency wrong. 133.475. Somebody's struggling with ATC right now. New York Center, good afternoon. Delta 2659, flight level 360.
2659, New York Center, good afternoon.
No, I've been thinking about just like the political climate, and what I think, and what has been helping me understand is just like it's just a result of a lot of residual and understated anger, coming from a place of privilege, you know, like, and the redefinition of what suffering is. Quite literally, you can see it in so many ways. You know, you can see it manifest in so many ways. Do you remember you remember those white Africans from South Africa that Trump tried to Get over here. Remember? That's what I mean. Just like a total subversion. It's like a really good example. You know, just totally, just a total inversion of the definition. Bro, the shit that you were saying, bro, your foot getting blown off and shit, man. You even walk like a gangster on purpose. You don't have to, bro. I was like, oh, why do you walk like a limp? He's like, oh no, I'm a thug. I actually can walk very properly even after my leg got blown off. It's crazy, bro. I also didn't know you were a veteran, Thur. Thank you for Thurbin. Factual, exactly. Well, I mean, I would even say, I mean, that's a good equivocation, I'd say. It's more like, think about it like on like a fundamental, like, child breaking a toy because they have to share it. You know kids like that growing up? You guys grew up with that child or that kid, that only child, right? Used to having all of the toys or all of the attention, suddenly having to share like in a public school situation. And then they break the toy because they have to, or they mess with it in a way so that it can't be played with in the exact same way that they did. Everyone's grown up with that person or known someone like that. That's it. And
2659 New York Center, contact Washington Center on 135.525.
Over to Washington Center on 135.35 for Delta 2659. I know I keep fucking up this thing. 135.525. Okay. 135. Point. What was it? 525.
Christmas with a street summer flow from the hungriest district. Switch kicks crisp when I come to them picnics. Play slow, paper chase stack and lay low. Range roll, tinted all black, the same old psychic mind.
Washington Center, good afternoon. Delta 2659, flight level 360.
Delta 2659, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Still trying to milk the game. It's obvious that I'm real, rap skills remain. I took some change and I'm still the same. The format is real sickness, contagious. Here I come, Daisy.
Exactly. Those same people that we all know and relate to and grown up with, they've collected into like over 40% of us. And they're being asked to share their toy. The toy, unfortunately, is wealth equality, green environment, you know, rezoning districts, you know, social health care. Those are the and those few who like are used to having it all to themselves are like, no, I don't. I'd rather break it than share it with you. And then they're blaming the, you know, the most different person for breaking the toy after they've broken it. It's you know, it's a very fundamental behavior. Like you see it in kids, you know. And that's what I mean by give it all you got. It's like really is like, first of all, just trying to understand where it's coming from on a fundamental level, you know? Really just try to understand, try to gain a perspective, gain an anchor somewhere, because I really was just like, what, you know? So, thanks to Blue Games, I'm like, at least I'm able to find some footing somewhere in this life, and I desperately needed it. God, I gotta stop watching A-Track. There's this guy we're gonna watch. He's been motivating me. He's definitely been motivating me because I've been watching him. He just talks a lot about current events while he plays video games. I'm like, dude, that's so sick. I would love to talk about shit that's going on in life, you know, while I fly the plane. All I can talk about is how beautiful the sim does look, though. I mean, we all know the fucking Airbus. The Phoenix is they've done an outstanding job, and hold on one second. just have like a huge. What's after flask? Just want to make sure there's stuff after flask because that's a long. It's a long way without any waypoints there. Maxims 3 is dropping when? Don't say something like that and tease me. When does it drop? Maxims 3? Also, we need Summer Vibes 4? Is it Summer Vibes 4? I've got a pack coming soon, but it's definitely going to look like it's going to be a post-summer release because I'm waiting for those 2 packs to drop and then I'm dropping my pack. Do you want to hear a song? Do you want to hear a song from my upcoming pack? Demo's played one. Here, I'll play a short one that's gonna be on the pack. Only Factual and Alex will understand this. Maybe Demo is here if he's here. Such a banger. Kill him. It's gonna be a good song. And that's another one. I just spoiled it. Uh-oh, spoilers. Pack spoilers. Dude, I mean, Base House does that. Base House absolutely does that. I think they're only going to have us at 360. How do I amend my cruising altitude? Oh, there we go. Let's do it like that. I don't think they're going to give us any higher. Oh, they are going to give us higher. I'm bugged. I think they're going to give us higher. We still have a top of descent calculated. Okay, all is good. Factual looked like she had a great time. Oh my god, lay off, chill. First of all, you didn't even peep it. You're so focused on what she was wearing. There was someone else that looked good in the Sky Command hat. Actually, there was 2 people that looked good in the Sky Command hat, and I got a picture of it. One was was Texas 1, boy. Texas 1 wore my hat. Ah, jeez. And also, one of my chopped liver, I was also wearing my hat. Come on, I look good. What about? Come on. I have to. It has to be worn by Douth, by yours truly. Listen, the factual simpage. Listen, we gotta curb the factual simpage, okay? Listen, man, they're not gonna come. You're scaring the huzz. You're scaring the huzz. Oh, but look at I'm on my recovery shit. I've been drinking water, Gatorade. I've been trying to stay hydrated. I've been stretching every day. I've been working it out, man. I've been really trying to recover. I think it's helping. Oh, also, I just tried putting on shoes instead of just being raw barefoot, and it's helped immensely. I can't believe I just thought of this. Ugh. Look at that. The ride's gonna get a little. Ugh, look at that. Some thunderheads. So that's why the stream is called SI injection before my SI injection. I have a sacroiliitis, sacroiliitis, abbreviated to SI. Basically, I have degenerative disc disease in my spine, L4, L5, which is the lowest part of your back. It's pinching a particular nerve that's tucked in a muscle group in my buttocks. It's causing everything is just pinching. And it's exacerbated when I sit for long periods of time or stand still. So so I'm supposed to be cleared for an injection. I have a doctor's appointment to get an injection to add a little steroids to aid with my rehabilitation. Essentially, but just when I sit, particularly when I sit. And guess what we do in Flight Sim? We sit. But so they just inject something in your spine to give you a steroid injection. It helps relax the inflammation at a targeted spot, and then you work out. That's how you get better. You just work on those muscles and that grouping together, which I've been doing for at least 6 weeks now. So I got to figure out what the hay is going on there. Okay, sweet. We've got a little bit over. Oh, we've got 40 minutes exactly till top of descent already. It's a lot better. Maybe a month ago. This is why I wasn't streaming, chat. I couldn't sit. I couldn't stand. I could literally only lay fetal on my side or take a fudge ton of narcotics. A fudge ton of narcotics. Speaking of narcotics. A fudge ton. So I just got to get with my doctor, figure out what the hay. Figure out why, you know what I mean? Why exactly well, not why exactly, but like when I can go get this shot. I wanted to make sure I could travel. I didn't want to get anything done before Flight Sim Expo, which is what the major holdup was. Actually, the major holdup was me, yeah. I was traveling. I was like, no, I'm gonna take the few narcotics that I have. Gotta hang out with everybody at Flight Sim Expo. I gotta show up one time. So you guys saw me, but I was on a very, very heavy mix. Very heavy mix of pain meds. A very heavy mix. Quite considerable, I would say, to travel. And it was just the flights. It was just flying from like Atlanta to... The hardest part was flying from Atlanta to... Or from LA to Atlanta. Just sitting in first class for over 4 hours. It was just such a, I was just... Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I had to over consume alcohol, which of course is free in first class, so I didn't even have the luxury of paying for it. So, there's guilt on top of the pain of sitting in first class. And of course, being Diamond Medallion, being privileged with boarding before a lot of the regular plebs, I had more guilt and shame of being looked at. And like everyone, you know what? Actually, this actually happened. This actually happened on my way home from Atlanta in this big ass 757. I was the only Diamond Medallion in the plane. The only Diamond Medallion. And so when they called the Diamond Medallions who board before everyone, I was I started walking. They're like, all right, Diamond Medallions, thank you for being Diamond. You guys can all board now. And I start walking. I'm walking. I'm like, all right, cool. And I just like usually there's a swaddle of people that jump in front of me, because like they're all Diamond Medallion too. And I kind of let them go on. I don't rush it, but I'm like walking to the front and they're like hurry up. Like, why are you walking so, like, you're, you know, like, and I'm looking around. It's just me, bro. It's just me. I'm the only Diamond Medallion on the way home. They're like, I'm like, Diamond? They're like, yeah, looks like you're the only Diamond Medallion person. Welcome on board. I was like, cool. So I got a whole class of boarding by myself. There's no Diamond in Atlanta. You don't know my homegirl named Diamond? Ooh, my food is okay. My food's on the way, chat. Looks like Sky Command will be consuming some food once we land in Atlanta. We'll be switching planes and doing some turnover service. You know Diamond? You don't know Diamond from Atlanta, bro. You don't know Diamond. You don't know Diamond. You know Diamond and Medallion? You know Diamond? You may know Diamond, but you don't know Medallion. You gotta get them both. You gotta get Diamond and Medallion, bro. They're crazy out of Atlanta. You would, bro. You would. Looks like Atlanta's still live, man. We might get a little action out of Atlanta. Ah, but I want the traffic injection from SI. Never mind. I don't want to do VATSIM today. Well, that's out. I'm checking out Santention's traffic injection. And I might turn it up to 11 out of Atlanta into LA. Because I've got it on 8. And it says it goes up to 11. We got about 30 minutes till top of descent. Weather's coming up. I might need to leave you guys for a second while I go get my food, of course. But of course. In about 5 minutes. But I'll just let you guys stare at the plane for a little bit. She's beautiful. Really hope we don't get a handover. Okay. She's flying beautiful. What can I say? We all know the Phoenix. This is just service at this point, boys. This is just service. This is work service. She works at Blue Flame. Oh, crazy. You know what footage I've seen, bro? I've seen footage of like strip clubs when someone like Drake is going to be there. Have you seen these videos? Hello from Brazil. What's up? Do Oste. Doing good. Just flying. I'm about to get my food. I'm about to get my food right now in a few minutes, so we're just cruising. First flight, I'm recreating my flight home from Flight Sim Expo. Trying a VATSIM, oh my god. We're trying Santentions with traffic injection. So far, it looks good. At least in the air. We'll see. How are you, man? How's Brazil right now? Is it nice or is it cold right now? Oh my goodness. Oh, if I was in Brazil. Hey, do they like people that look like me in Brazil? Oh, it's cold because it's the opposite right now. Oh, that's right. Oh no, because it's summer where I am at. Oh, shitty. That's unfortunate. Well, stay warm, man. Hopefully you got your winter coat on. Does it snow anywhere in Brazil? It's not that cold, right? It's just not hot. No, it's not snowing, right? Ooh, you're in the southern part? Where? Which part? In the hills? Okay, you get some snow in the hills. Bet. Wait, don't dox yourself, bro. Don't dox yourself. Oh, okay. Gonna have to Google that. Hold on. Google that. Oh, you're deep. Not deep. Okay, never mind. I had to zoom out. You're definitely in the southern part, though. Oh my.
Washington Center on 133.025.
Over to Washington Center on 133.025 for Delta 2659. Did I get that right? Yeah, 133.05. Oh, nope, they didn't hear me. Over to 133.05 for Delta 2659. Okay, 133.025.
Delta 2659, negative. Contact Washington Center on 133.025.
That's what I said. You heard the AI goof? Over to Washington Center on 133.025 for Delta 2659. Washington Center, good afternoon. Delta 2659, flight level 360.
Washington Center, good evening.
Looks cool. Dude, your Wikipedia reads very sad. It's known for a flight disaster which killed most of the team's roster and staff. Good lord. It's Brazil's business tourism capital. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I like this. How many people live here? How many people live here? 224,000 people. Not bad. All right, chat. I gotta go get my food. Be right back.
You've been working long nights, baby. I know how to grind go. Wake up early, always on time, baby. Grind don't stop. Side note, you said this your favorite
Over to Atlanta Center, 124.425 for Delta 2659. That was lucky. Oh, wait. Gotta jump back inside. 24 point... What was it? 425. Normally I'd write this down. 124425. Alright, I'm back. Get my camera going. Atlanta Center, Delta 2659, flight level 360.
Delta 2659, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Okay, we got about 139 nautical miles till top of descent. Got our food. And this is going to be so good for the changeover service. But honestly, I mean, I've got time. I should just eat now. What's up, Eldiz? I'm sorry to hear that, Chaka. No one ever likes to discuss tragedy, you know? Like, it's never pleasant. Trust me. There's a lot of bullshit. Phantom Brian, welcome on board. It's been a while. He's going to be enjoying some a little bit of lunch in the cockpit. Forgive me.
Departure frequency 124.35 and squawk 5422 for 51 Lima Charlie.
Columbia 1 Lima Charlie, read that correct?
Clearance delivery, Columbia 151 Lima Charlie, ready to copy IFR.
You guys are going to see me awkwardly eat off camera, but I'm here in the cockpit with you. For lunch, I have some dank Hawaiian food. It's so good. Ew. White rice. Assorted grilled meats.
Hi, Brian. I'll take care of controls. Delta 2600, descend via Aussie 1 into Atlanta.
And some sketchy potato salad that's made from someone's grandma. So good. Ha! You picked the wrong time to follow me, Katie. What's up, girl? I'm eating lunch in the cockpit. It's chill. I'm not cantankerous or drunk. Welcome on board. Anywho, we got 104 nautical miles till top of descent. Perfect time to scarf down some food in between hops. Hopefully you're having a good day. And hopefully you enjoyed your Flight Sim Expo experience. I don't think I saw you at the last one, which was in Vegas. Were you in the Vegas one, Katie?
Center, American 1788 Heavy, are we cleared to continue descent?
Or I can get wrecked. It's cool.
American 1788 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 220. American 1788 Heavy is at flight level 220, requesting lower. Are we cleared to descend via Triple 6 arrival? Send a maintain 200 and we're cleared to descend via the Triple 6 arrival.
Appreciate that follow, y'all. Okay. Inside 100 nautical miles till top of descent. I'll start to look at the approach weather, which we've got from our handy dandy tablet. Okay, let's see. 7 knots of wind. 10 statute miles of visibility. A little kerfuffle at 700 feet and at 20,000 feet. It's 35 degrees outside. Altimeter is 3006. And a bunch of other shit that I can't read because I'm not an actual ATP. Doesn't seem like typical ATL weather, but there you have it.
Atlanta Center, November 707 Charlie Lima, with you at flight level 340, climbing to 430.
Cessna November 707 Charlie Lima, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Atlanta Center.
Controller sounds annoyed.
Good evening. Level at 370.
Let's brief the arrival.
Atlanta Center, good evening.
Really does, right? Aussie 1. Oh, it's my favorite when they're like not stressed beyond relief.
Delta 2659, Atlanta Center. Expect the Aussie 1 arrival. Anticipate descent in about 10 minutes.
We'll anticipate the Aussie 1 in about 10 minutes for Delta 2659. Well, there you go. Well, Aussie 1 looks like all of these waypoints. We really don't really, you know, the action kind of starts at right before Mahoney. We're going to plan our top of descent just around there. And then we need to hit Aussie at exactly 14,000.
There's delivery, Columbia 151 Lima Charlie, ready to copy IFR.
We're landing west, right?
Stand by.
Cleared to Winston-Salem. Radar vector is woke off. Send is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Departure
We're landing east.
12435 and squawk 35.
14,000 at Aussie. Then to Harry, then to call it 19,000, I believe. Let me check. Yep. At the speed restriction at 250, by the way. Posey at 8,000 or above. Yo-Yo at 7,000 or above. MCAP at 6,000. That's the ILS for 27 right. That's what we're going to shoot. From MCAP, it's to probably straight to Zelo or vector to Zelo. I imagine they'll like vector straight to AJ. The frequency is 110.1. The final approach course is 275. We have to hit AJ at 2,700, and our decision altitude is 1,190 feet. Airport elevation is 1,000 feet, and the touchdown zone is 990 feet. So that's Zelo at 5, Haynes at 5, Bamboo at 4. We'll hit AJ at 2,700. I'll probably do flaps 1 in between Bamboo and AJ. And then in between AJ and let's see, that's 6. Actually, that's 60 of me. Yeah, so I actually want to go gear down flaps 2 at AJ, at intercept there. At AJ, I want to go gear down flaps 2, and then I want to be configured well before DME 2.8. So I'll be pretty close to wanting to configure at 6.9. Yeah, I'll probably have gear down flaps 2 before AJ, and I'll be looking at flaps 3 and final at or before or at or just after AJ. Missed approach, climb to 1,800, then climb right to 4,000 inbound to the VR 130 or yeah VR radial 132 to Dallas intercept, and then we'll hold. But you know we be sending shit, chat. We don't. What are even procedures? You know, what are even procedures? Okay. It's 56 nautical miles till top of descent here. Let's go ahead and get the weather involved. Well, I've got it in real life. You guys just saw it on the tablet. It's VFR into Atlanta. Imagine. Wait, 27 is not used. We should prepare for something else. Is there a node head for 27? Right? Is 27 right, not in use?
Atlanta Center, good evening. Allegiant 1627 Whiskey, flight level 310.
27 left. Well, let me change to 27 left then. I'm gonna go 27 left. Two 7 left. Means I've got to change the procedure though. What's the via? Come on, give me 27 left. Via ROM, that works for me. Oops. Okay, go back to nav.
104, Atlanta Center, speed 250 knots. Catbird 104, Atlanta Center, contact Charlotte approach.
Now we can enter our destination weather. We're gonna expect ILS 27 left. Not where we'll crest it. Why not? Okay. In Atlanta, 3006 is the altimeter. Let's see, it is 35 degrees outside. And 7 knots out of 280. So should be relatively calm in our minimums here now that we've got the right paperwork. $1199 into the barrow. All right, so let's brief the right one. Let's see, we're gonna go ILS 27 left. ILS 27 left. Hello.
320 Sierra Bravo, Atlanta Center. Good evening.
Cat 2. There we go.
West runway 34 right approaching to Charlotte, altimeter 3009er.
Okay. Okay. ILS frequency 108.5. Final approach course 275. We need to be at depot at 2800. Decision altitude is 1199 feet. Airport elevation 1026 feet. Touchdown zone is 999 feet. We're gonna be down to Silva Rom. Let's actually check that really quick. I just want to check to make sure. We should have the VIA still in. Yep. Ozzy, Harry, Kala, Posey, Slavo, Rom. Okay, great. Okay, so 7,000, 6,000 at Rom, CJ at 5, Grimpy at 4, and we'll expect to hit our intercept altitude 2,800 to depot. In between Grumpy and depot, we'll want to go flaps 1. I want to be gears down, flaps 2 at depot. And then in between depot and 2.8, I want to be fully configured. That is the plan. The missed approach is climb to 1,500, then left to 4,000 on a heading of 265, then inbound on a radial of 165 to duty, and then we'll hold there. Duty. We're going to hold the duty. You're out of Twitch jail now. Yes. Oh, do I have like a minimum following length? That's so weird. What's up, Katie?
Give me just a minute.
How was your expo, girl?
Clear to Winston-Salem, radar vectors, lookout.
That's the approach briefing.
Climb and maintain 4,000. Departure frequency is 124.35 in squawk 1622 on the box for 51 Lima Charlie. Clearance delivery, Columbia 151 Lima Charlie, ready to copy IFR.
I was gonna say that too. He said duty. 2,800. Atlanta Center, Delta 2659. We'd like to start our descent now, please.
Delta 2659, descend via Aussie 1 into Atlanta.
Via Aussie 1 for Delta 2659. It was really good. All right, seatbelt signs can come on. Unfortunately, chat, you gotta put your vapes away. Do I still want that autograph? Absolutely, yes. But you've got to sign it on my forehead, you know, so that I really feel like I'm your piece of property, you know? Because if it's not entirely degrading, what's the point? Katie, I've got to give it to you. I had no idea you were so cool. And such a nerd. I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea. Your content, you know.
4021, climb and maintain flight level 430.
You're hitting it, you know. You're doing it for real sauce.
My flight plan to flight
Meeting you in person?
9 or 0.
You're a total nerd. One of us. One of us.
21, descend and maintain flight level 290.
We gotta kick it next expo, okay? I'll shoot you a message or something. We'll kick it. I had no idea. Next time you find yourself in the States for some odd reason, definitely look me up. Wait. you know what? Without doxing, I wonder if you're in the UK, because I do want to do a Sky Does UK one day. I will message you, because if you're there, there's a bunch of people that I want to hang out with and meet. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be such a party. Squirrely can come too. Oh, it's gonna be a ball. You're a dev and a pilot. Oh wait, you're actually developing that product? See, you know what, Katie? You know what? Can I admit something akin to your experience of being a flamin in the flight sim industry? I had no idea that you were a developer. Can I confess something? Can we still be cool if I confess something? As we descend into some soup, remember, this is some schmutz at 21,000 or 20,000 feet. And then we won't see any more until about 800 feet off the ground. So it's going to get really rare here. But can I confess something? I'm not going to confess it unless I get the explicit consent. Okay. I thought you were just the pretty front person for the EFB. Oh,
Mission failed.
I know. You're like, oh, you're no better. You're no better. I thought you were just the pretty front person. I didn't know you were actually line coding yourself. I was like, of course. They want the EFB to be sleek. They want the EFB to be sexy. They need someone to represent both of those things. Who do they put in front of it? Boom, Katie Pilot. I didn't know you were actually doing this. I'm no better than the rest of the men here at Flight Sim Expo. I'm no better now. Yeah, but okay, see, I didn't know. See, there's levels to nerdism. See, you're already sinking lower and lower and deeper into the nerd stuff. Because I thought you were like Olivia Munn on G3 nerd. You know? You know what I mean? Like, not like just like a shadow or two deeper than TV nerd. You know what I mean? You guys know, and I wish there were some guys who could back me up right now. You know, just mention a video game or two. You know, oh, I know about Super Mario. Nerd. You know what I mean? Not pick me. You know what I mean? Not pick me is like super surface level. Like, oh guys, I wish we could just go back and play Madden right now at my house. Like that's super surface level. No. I give you a little bit more credit than that. Thank God. But unfortunately, not much more. And I'm very happy to say I'm way wrong, Katie. My bad. See, this is why we got to kick it. I can't steal you away for moments, you know, from your bodyguards. We'll get to them. Don't send them over here, bro. Don't let them know you're kicking it over here. Don't let them know you're kicking it over here. Shit. All right, here we go. We're doing the real descent for Realsikins now. Which means I get to turn the good sounds up, chat. All right, into Atlanta we go out of Providence. Again, we're going to be shooting the ILS 27 left. We'll ask for it if they give us anything different.
American 1355, Atlanta Center, contact Charlotte approach on 125.35.
Bro, you're rolling deep like Adele, Katie. You are at least 5 deep at all times. That's crazy. That's not, I didn't mean.
What are you doing, step bro?
That's a crazy statement. That's way out of context. I apologize. Listen. That's a crazy statement. Yo. Listen, I do want to be friends with you after the end of this interaction. It is my goal to remain friends, I promise. It's the content, it's not me. All right, but so seriously, getting back to it, I didn't know that when you announced the EFB product that you were dropping, I'm not even sure if this is the EFB product that you're referring to exactly, but I know that you were involved with the EFB. I thought you were just the front person. I was like, wow, damn, they really are pushing this product. They want someone sleek. They want someone sexy to represent this side. Like, boom. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. I wish they had money to throw around, you know, to did not do. Yes, exactly. This product right here. I'm linking it. I'm linking it right here. Exactly. See, I knew about this, but I didn't know that you were in it. I did not know that you were this involved. Imagine if you were just a poster. That's what I thought, see? And that just proves that we need to kick it, KP. Can I call you KP? Or is it Mrs. Katie? Which did you prefer? Yeah, I remember when we met. The line was long, guys. Chat. She was like, there was a line at Windwing. There's 2 lines at Windwing. One to see the products and one to meet Katie Pilot. And, you know, as I was going up to the line, they were like, she only likes Mrs. Katie. You can't make direct eye contact. You only have 45 seconds, and it's $50 a picture. Line was just. KP is fine? All right, bet. You're developing it while watching me? Hey, I'm personally responsible for delaying the release. Oh, then we definitely can't hang out because that shit'll never come out. We will kick it heavy. I can't go to the UK then. Just don't name me in the statement, in the presser, okay? Just say some dark force. Some mysterious dark force from the States. Oh, shit. Some dark force. Must be pretty dark. Oh, I knew it. We have a discount somewhere. Do we have a discount somewhere? No. Okay. I'm happy with this. Okay, 5 to go for altimeters, which we said was words. It's 3006. Remember that, chat, okay? Katie, you got about 12 more thousand feet to shenanigan with me. Once I get below 10 or at 10, I start to lock in, and we have to get sweaty. Sweaty. What was I doing here? Right, I was popping and going 3006 like a little cheat boy. Because you can't do this in the Airbus. You've got to pop it. You can't just change it. It's so lame. You got to pop, change, and then pop back. Boom. Set once, twice. Oops.
Delta 2659, contact Atlanta Center on 134.8.
Atlanta Center on 34.8 for Delta 2659. 134.8. Boop. Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Delta 2659 descending via Aussie 1.
Delta 2659, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Okay, 2 to go for all Tims. 10 to go for some shenanigaries. So I'm gonna puff my vape here a couple times while we're chilling. Katie, I'll register myself as interest. I'll put my civilian email address in there, okay? Here we go. Oh my god, is this flirting? Register interest? Katie, you're such a thirst trap. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Register interest? You're such a thirst trap. Register interest on my website. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I registered too, boys. I registered too, boys. We were.
Descend and maintain 1111,000.
We were gonna be friends until she figured out that I am an asshole.
2123. Descend and maintain 9,000.
Okay, that's a boop for us times 2. All right, let's check. I'm gonna hit the key to see what altimeter is. Hey, it was 3.06. The altimeter's actually matched. Holy! Let's go. We call that in the business a double Q. All right, but if you can take the infinite amount of shit that I can give you, then you can kick it. You're one of us. You're valid. I thought the cloud layer was at 20,000 feet. Am I cooked? Am I cooked, chat? Because we're at 17,000. Let's see. Few clouds at 7,000. Few clouds at 20,000. This looks dense than a mug. Okay, 6 to go before we get real. Gonna hit my vape pen here. METAR has been refreshed. We'll apply it. We're gonna land with 3.7 estimated on board. How much fuel do we have on board now? 3.8. So we'll say that we're landing with the weight that we have right now. 64.8 in the box here. 64.8. We're gonna do a manual land, and we're gonna need, let's see, medium. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need some medium brakes here. That's fine. We'll tell the as we fall into the soup. We'll tell the bursar that we can expect some bumpiness. So prepare the cabin early before we land. We can expect some bumps all the way to the ground. One of us.
Delta 2659, Atlanta Center. Contact Atlanta. Approach on 124.6.
Contact Atlanta. Approach on 124.6. Delta 2659. 24.6. Atlanta approach Delta 2659, descending 14,000 for 9,000.
Delta 2659, Atlanta approach. Good evening. Atlanta altimeter 30.08. Expect the ILS runway 26 right approach into Atlanta via Hines.
Can we get ILS 27 left for Delta 2659?
Delta 2659, expect the ILS runway 27 left approach.
We'll expect ILS 27 left for Delta 2659. Thank you. Sweet. Okay, bang on course. We will apply our medium brakes now. Medium is set. We will arm our spoilers as well. Demand on the red carpet approach. Listen, I'm Delta, baby. Look at, I'm Delta. I'm Delta. I'm flying into Atlanta. Come on.
Over to Atlanta Center on 127.125, Delta 1267.
Okay, 19.3 is tower, so let me put that in right now. All right, chat, 2,000 feet before I lock in. I love you guys, but I'm gonna have to get sweaty for just a second once we get serious. Let me pen rip again. Can't command anything from the ground, I'm telling you. God, Phoenix is just so beautiful.
Atlanta. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seatback pocket
Telling you,
or
sleaze.
Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger.
Okay, a little bit of speed brakes. We're way high. And I'll see ya. Let's get some lights on here. Alright, let me pop a little bit of this here. There you go. Let's get some lights. We'll let the cabin know here. We're descending. Alright, chat. I'll be with you guys in a second. You're gonna have to experience me when I land. Why is that just a picture? Still broken.
170, climbing side level 270. 5.0, Whiskey Tango Fox.
Citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Contact Atlanta Center on 135.0.
Well, no overhead cam for you guys. Sorry. I tried. It keeps unplugging. I need a different camera. All right, I gotta log in. I love this uninterrupted straight shot with no headings. She's gonna let us cruise all the way in, huh? It's cool with me. All right, let's get landing.
Cessna 318 Bravo. Sierra Atlanta approach. Contact Atlanta
On the
Center
right side.
135.0.
Atlanta approach Delta 007, climbing through flight level 0504, flight level 210.
Oh, I love it. Predicting. I love the predictions. Appreciate that. We're just about to hit our first fix on the ILS. Still at 7,000. I don't think they even cleared us for the approach.
Delta 2659, proceed direct Grumpy, descend and maintain 4000, altimeter 30.04 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 27 left approach.
Clear direct Grumpy, descend 4,000, or excuse me, descend 2,000 and clear for the approach, Delta 2659. Okay, I think I had that right? Up descent, 4,000. Arm the approach, AP2. Ben Pie, I'll be with you guys in just a second. Here we go. Very high as we slow down. Come on now. I'm gonna have to pop some speed brakes in here. Just a touch. Need to get back on. I'm almost oh, never mind. We've got our we've got our glide slope captured from way out here. We were supposed to be capturing it at depot, but that's fine. I'll take it. We've captured our ILS from way out here. Get your predictions in chat. 15 nautical miles. Whoa. Big updraft. What the hell was that? From way out here, though, it's kind of crazy, no?
Spirit Wings 1304, Atlanta approach, roger. Atlanta altimeter 3000.
Delta 2659, contact Atlanta Tower on 119.1.
Hello? Atlanta Tower, 119.1, Delta 2659. Atlanta Tower, Delta 2659, fully established ILS 27 left.
Delta 2659, Atlanta Tower, roger, continue approach.
Continuing, Delta 2659. Flaps 1. Shit, I'm not above it. I'll pop some speed brakes.
Delta
Slow down.
2659, winds 262 at 4. Runway 27 left, cleared to land. Caution bird activity.
Clear to land, Delta 2659. We'll call in the birds. We're just so fast.
Delta 1828, contact departure on 124.6.
24.6 for Delta 1828, good afternoon.
Okay, let's go gear down. Standing by for flaps 2. We're a little fast. And flaps 2. Flaps 3. Flaps full. Speed brakes arm, cabin is ready. Flaps are full. We're still just going to continuously slow down. There's the last 1,000.